Welcome to day 1373 of What's She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey as I transition from and incorporate offline and online businesses together in 2020 and 2021 and beyond. I spent over 48 years running and operating my own businesses offline prior to joining the online world in 2017 following my divorce, and over 25 years of that, over a quarter century working in corporate America for some absolutely astonishing, amazing, and some of the best companies on the planet that still exist today. So what am I doing now? What am I working on? I called this one PR Can't Do Everything to Earn a Living. Well, why did I call it that? Well, because our supersize your business idiom for today was to earn a living. It's been around since 1632, and even in my 61 years on the planet, I have done dozens and dozens of different things to earn a living. And I suspect anybody that's, over 20 has done at least a few things to earn a living or to make money, and to get the things that we want in life. So to earn a living was a great topic for Supersize Your Business. We're doing money idioms through the month of November of 2021 for Supersize Your Business, just for the fun of it. There are literally hundreds of money idioms, so it shouldn't be too hard to come up with a money idiom every day for the month of November. In addition, No Nonsense November 2021. Last year we did No Nonsense November, and every day I shared a different tool, a different life or business or personal development tool that I still use today, especially during the Get Up and Go Challenge. Some are from the Get Up and Go Challenge. I started doing it in November because I wanted to share tools that I didn't even share or get to in the Get Up and Go Challenge. Back then I wasn't sure I was going to continue to do it in 2021, but 2021 proved to be such a goofy, crazy, weird feeling year. I decided to continue doing the free 30+ day Get Up and Go Challenge through the year of 2021. Well, we'll see what 2022 does. I committed to doing December already, so in the month of December we'll do our 10th free Get Up and Go Challenge, and then we'll see next year what 2022 will hold. I didn't really plan on doing it in 2021 after 2020, but it just felt like the right thing to continue doing it. Just a way that I can get back and serve by doing a free challenge that helps people deal with changes and challenges and setbacks and obstacles and problems in a way that becomes automatic, as easy as breathing for them, because we learn something called the SOAP framework, that we learn the framework, we do the foundational work, we learn the framework, we practice the framework for each different area and aspect of our life so that it gets installed in our subconscious and it becomes automatic. Things that become automatic are like blinking and breathing and doing things like having to go to the bathroom. We don't have to really think hard about that. We just get a triggered signal and we go do it. Things that become automatic are things that we install in our subconscious, and we let our subconscious run for us. Think if you had to think about blinking every time you needed to blink. We wouldn't spend time doing anything else but thinking about blinking. It would take up all of our conscious mind. And so there's a lot of things that need to be automated that we don't need to think about on a conscious level at all. And that's my purpose with the Get Up and Go Challenge. My intent is to make dealing with challenges and problems and setbacks and things that happen without our forewarning, dealing with them in a way that always guarantees that we're going to be better off after having experienced the thing than before. So to earn a living, money idiom this month, No Nonsense November. We're just covering a piece of, I guess, wisdom or an aha that I've had over my lifetime so far. And yesterday we talked about thinking for ourselves. Today we talked about taking 100% responsibility and what that means to me. And what I'm going to do is share every day the thought, the belief, what it means to me, and then invite you to participate and contribute. What's your experience with this particular thing or lesson been? Have you learned this lesson? Have you experienced this? Because I suspect there's things I've experienced that some people have not. And I suspect there's a lot of things you've experienced that I have not, and I can learn from you as well. So No Nonsense November, was going to do it, then I didn't feel good, so I wasn't going to do it. And then yesterday I'm like, it's November, I'm going to do it, and then we'll just see. And then today I didn't feel like doing it, and I'm like, all right, well, 100% responsibility popped into my head, so I'm like, I can do it. So I did it. And so once I get a day or two under my belt, then I usually am consistent and I'll show up every day for the month of November. I thought yesterday, because I didn't feel good, oh, maybe I'll just do it once a week. And I'm like, what kind of a thing is, and consistency is once a week for no nonsense November? It's like once a week in November. No, that doesn't fit with my beliefs and my way of being. So I'm like, no, I'll show up every day. So days 1 and 2 have hit the books, and we'll see what day 3 brings. I will be the first to admit that I have not planned out what the days are going to be. Sometimes I for tools, I did brainstorm a list of tools, and then I think last year, I don't remember if I did or not, if I had all 30 tools picked out ahead of time or not, and the order I was going to share them in. I don't remember back that far. I'd have to go look at my notes, and I'm not going to do that. And so sometimes I'll map out in all the month worth of what we're going to talk about. Other times I don't. Obviously, feeling under the weather this month, I haven't done that yet. So any suggestions, I am open to. If there are huge lessons that you've learned in your life lessons that you think that everybody should think about now, share those in the comments below so that I can incorporate those into the life lessons that I choose to share. Otherwise, I just randomly share what I've learned. And we've all had different experiences, so what I've learned is totally different than what anybody else has learned. And maybe your lessons are more valuable than mine would be for the larger collective of folks listening. Our annual challenge today was about we can't do everything. Well, surprise, surprise. Why? Because there's so many things on the planet that we can't possibly do. We can't possibly do everything. So we were supposed to share today, let me see, I can't remember what it was. Oh, because I already shared mine. A limitation that I've accepted about myself today. Something that we've come to terms with. Hey, we can't do everything. We can't do this. So I've actually come to terms with a whole lot of things that I'm never going to choose to pursue and do, but I only shared physical ones. I shared, I'm never going to play basketball because I'm 5'1", and I had to give up tennis because of my vision. So there's a lot more things I'm giving up because of my vision these days, but like driving, I forgot I don't drive anymore. Things like that sometimes it's better to not think about them, because when we think about things, when I think about driving, to me, the coolest thing about being able to drive an automobile was the sense of freedom and mobility that it gave me. And giving up my driver's license due to my lack of vision was the right thing to do, but it causes me some pain to think of the lack of mobility and freedom and the ability to just hop in the car and go wherever I wanted. I miss that. And so instead of thinking about that, I try not to think about that I don't drive anymore. I just don't even think about it or talk about it much. And yeah, there's Uber, and you can get rides from people you know and can ask people for help. But guess what? You spend a lot of time waiting then, because it's not just, oh, I need to do this and then run and do it. It's, okay, well, I need to go to the store, or I'd like to go to the store. When can I do it? When can somebody give me a ride? When can I get an Uber? When can I get everything? And it's just more complicated than it used to be when you could just hop in the car and go. So, no nonsense November, muddy idioms for the month of November for Supersize Your Business. Heaven only knows what's going to happen in our annual challenge, but guess what? We're under 2 months now to finish off centering ourselves, getting to know ourselves better for this year's annual challenge. And I admit I am still working and previewing and setting up next year's annual challenge for those who would like to join me on it. It of course will be free and fun, and we'll do something every day. Yes, every day for a year we commit to doing something. Is it something huge and monumental? No, it's something small every single day that moves us toward a specific thing we want to improve in our lives. What I'm working on for centering myself this year means something unique and special to me. What everybody else is working on is unique and special to them. But it's all about getting to know ourselves better, understanding ourselves better, what makes us tick, how we can continue to move forward in the different areas and aspects of our life that we want, what works right, and what's best for us. So those are the 3 pieces of content that I'm working on right now, in addition to just sharing and documenting my journey in this episode. Hopefully it benefits people to know what doesn't work for me, or what has and has not worked for me. It's a place you can come and ask questions about pretty much anything business or life related. I mean, online or offline. I don't have lots of different life experiences, but I have I have several that are, some of them super duper painful, some of them that I can relate to and that you can relate to, others maybe not so much. I mean, I don't know very many people who have actually died and are still here to talk about it today. So that's one of my unique experiences. I do know a lot of people that have had health challenges and business challenges throughout their life, and I can definitely relate to them on those aspects and levels. I have people that have had pain and chronic pain and injuries and illnesses and deaths in their family, as I have had in mine. And so there's a lot of things that I can help with and can relate to. So if you have a question, if you're stuck and you don't know what to do and you're struggling, don't stay stuck. Know that there's always a resource out there. And if you don't feel like you have one, please ask me, and I will be that resource to get you moving in the direction you need to go, because there's nothing worse than feeling like we don't know something or that we're stuck. And the reason that we're stuck is because we don't know something. Because that's just one of those lies we tell ourselves so that we can not take personal responsibility, not take 100% personal responsibility for moving forward in our lives. And that it gives us permission to stay stuck or be the victim of being stuck. And that's always a choice, whether we want to admit it or not. All right, have an awesome day. If I can help, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow just to let you know what's going on in my world of offline and online businesses, as well as offline and online life. Have a great day.